Howdy, howdy, everybody. I hope you're all ready because today we're going to be watching the number one and number two SOVL players square off in the first SOVL tournament. Anything could happen. The players are both quite good. Anything could happen. Whoop. The players are both quite good. I think I'm getting Anything some could happen. Whoop. Echo from Bimmy. Howdy, Bimmy. Good. I think I'm getting Anything some could happen. Whoop. Echo from Bimmy. Howdy, Bimmy. I think I'm getting some could happen. Whoop. Oh, this is bad. this is scuffed. Oh, this is bad. this is scuffed. Why is it doing the ring sound? this is scuffed. Why is it doing the ring sound? This is scuffed. Oh no, I know why. I'm an idiot. I had my sound on. Oh my god. Okay, Bimmy, are you there? We're having difficulty from Bimmy Jackets, but he will be our co-host tonight. All right, with that said, let's take a quick look at the armies that our two foes are going to be facing off in. We have Wood Elves, played by ukrocky, who is the number one, sort of defending his title. He's the first guy to surpass 1,000 elo, and he's got this Wood Elf list that he's gone quite far with, and many of you may have seen it on the battlefield. He's got that strong treant holding the line. Got a kill elf on the griffin. Got a lot of skill, a lot of power. Kind of standard on everything else other than that discipline. However, all that speed, all that cruelty, it translates to you in a lot of pain. A lot of people underestimate these Deepwood Rangers, but they actually mess stuff up pretty hardcore. This is 12 attacks, even though it is only 6 wounds. And I have fallen quite a many times to it. Say nothing of the chariots. And, just the elven accuracy, the elven mastery in general is really going to help him out here. And depending on the map, the scout could be big, or it could be a level with no forests at all. But that also might work in his favor. So we'll have to see. Other than that, we've got Cheesel's list right here. Pretty interesting, right? So we have the Lizardman meta of the Newt Braves with their javelins. Those are quite scary. When you get into that close range, this is still on the test thing, so we can see here. These javelins, they're going to be power 3. And that's pretty strong. Their defense, or their discipline, is also pretty high, making them fairly formidable for their wound count and number of attacks. T-Rex and Trike, obviously going to be two big things. In this tournament, we've seen the fall off of the Trike and a lot of the other lists, so this will be interesting. Most people have replaced it with Jungle Swarm and taken a Pteranodon Rider. So we'll have to see to what extent this Triceratops will pay off. And then obviously, we've got this thing. This thing is like a mobile artillery. It just blasts and it destroys and it's great. And then this is the hammer to the anvil, as it were. So we've got some pretty interesting lists here, and I'm pretty excited to see the two competitors face off. We've got, I think they're coming into the arena now. Oh no, did I not save it? No, I must have saved it, right? Surely? Oh, I'm doing cheeseel first, that's right. So, okay. This is right.
From the shadows of an ancient world, where scaled warriors heed the old one's voice, he emerges to reclaim a destiny foretold many moon ago. His name is Cheeseel, and this is his jungle dominion. He rides a towering T-Rex, the warlord at its helm. Crocolish bruisers pace beside him, guardians of this realm. Newt Braves form a javelin wall, launching spears with lethal grace. Their savage skill cuts down the bold who dare invade this place. A fire lizard prowls the rear, spitting gouts of molten wrath, while a triceratops rumbles ahead, forging a crushing path. Each beast is bound by cosmic law, etched on temple walls of stone, a prophecy that fuels their war, a plan once carved and known. Cheesel's jungle dominion, where roaring drums align, in savage thrall to ancient might no mortal can define. He storms the ring of conflict, unstoppable in his creed, guided by the old one's word, unwavering indeed. Each javelin cast, each primal roar, rings with fierce intent, and those who stand against this horde soon wish they'd never went. Beyond this living maze of vines awaits the cunning ukrocky, deepwood rangers in his train, illusions pulled from old trickery. They say he'll lure a foe to chase, then strike with dancing blades. His rangers never miss their mark, set cunning ambuscades. But primal claws and throbbing drums transcend such artful guile, for the T-Rex bears a conquering roar across 100 miles. Crocodile snap through cunning lines, unbowed by stealth for fear, while fire lizards blazing arcs burn illusions crystal clear. With Cheesel's jungle dominion, where fang and flame abound, the great plan weaves each savage chord in lethal waves of sound. From many moon ago, these steps were prophesied in runes. Now fate has set him face to face with armies the Brit attunes. With javelin swift and beastly might, he claims the ring as home. No forest shadow or dancer spin can break this living dome. He transcends such bounds, his power etched in lore. Though I grasp just fragments of those distant isles, the savage truth is more. When javelins fly in perfect arcs, foes stagger under storms of pain. The T-Rex rears with thunder's roar, driving terror through each vein. Triceratops upends the ranks, unstoppable under scaly hide. Crocodiles crush battered lines, unstoppable with pride. The fire lizard lasts across the fray, forging molten scars, while Cheezel guides this bestial host, heedless of cunning bars. One day the mighty breath might stand with cunning on display, but the jungle's hush devours illusion, swallowing every blade.
Right on. Well, that was the mighty Cheesel's Jungle Dominion. Let's go ask him how he's doing. Howdy, howdy, Cheesel.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Right on, right on. The people want to know. You're number 2. How does it feel to be coming for number 1?
It feels quite good. I think we were number 1 and 2 on the ladder for quite a long time, but I never managed to dethrone ukrocky. So this is nice. I get my opportunity.
Nice, nice. Right on. I notice your Lizard Man list. A lot of people have swapped out for the Jungle Swarm and the Pteranodon Riders, but you're still rocking the Trike. Any comment on that?
Yep, I think it's just better. I think the Jungle Swarm lose in combat to infantry units a lot of the time. The skill 2, defense 2 just means they're hitting on 3s, wounding on You got like a 5-up save or even a 6-up save, depending on what you're facing
Sure.
against. So you just lose combat because the Triceratops just eats those units.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You do lose out on the fast attack, but you do have a much more solid sort of anvil.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you need a big tanky unit to sit on the point. And when it's not objectives, and when it's not, the jungle swarm's fine. But
Oh no, I totally agree. I think like steam tank or giant, it's the same sort of thing. You need one or two like beefy kind of units in your list.
yeah, exactly. And the jungle swarm just eventually will die, and then you lose the point. Whereas the Triceratops, typically the points are safe. You're going to keep all 110 points on the table the whole game, which is a really nice bonus as well.
Right on. Well, before we finish up this interview, do you have any words for your opponent, who I think is on his way into the arena now? We're about to play his song, but any words for your opponent?
Good luck, I guess. I think I'm probably favored. I think Lizardmen are a little strong, so best of luck to you. I won't be mad if you beat me with the weaker list.
Oh, that actually does remind me. So your newts, they don't have javelins, do they?
They do not.
That's actually quite interesting. I did want to ask about that. So you made that trade-off. How has that been working for you? Because the javelins, if I understand, the newts just got nerfed, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I think I prefer them without the javelins. I think so often you end up moving the newts up first, and then you don't get an opportunity to even shoot them. So often it's just wasted points, and you get access to the Crocodilus cruisers rather than the Pterodon riders, which I think are just so much stronger in combat and less vulnerable to getting shot at.
They do have a lot of wounds. They do have a lot of wounds. And high D.
The defense 5 makes a big difference. And yeah, having 9 wounds rather than 6. The Pterodon riders so often just get shot out the sky.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, Cheeseel. We're going to go ahead and introduce ukrocky in here. The song will take about 3 minutes. I'll be right back, and then I think you guys will be all set for any final preparations and to get your matches underway.
Awesome. Thanks.
Of course. All right, everybody. I have it on good authority. ukrocky is flying into the Thunderdome right now on a personal helicopter. Oh, you're right. Oh my God, thank you. Ah!
He was born from hidden forests, cloaked in cunning and in grace, leading wood elf armies, ruling every battle space. Deepwood rangers at his back, each arrow swift and true. From Britain's rolling hills he fights, his pride forever due. He's the king of the ring, bound for #1. First to break that 1,000 ELO, his legend just begun. With the Queen's name in his heart, he bears his country's might. ukrocky stands unshaken, set to triumph in this fight. New Zealand's cheeseel waits across the distant sea, hoping to dethrone the champ, but that day will never be. The flea bait traps are waiting, dancers wield their blades of steel. To guard the British honor, ukrocky will not yield. He's the king of the ring, unbreakable and bold, defending crown and country, his story must be told. No foe can stand against him, nor quell that fighter's spark. Like the boxer from the movies, he rises from the dark. He trains like the underdog, each step fueling his drive. He knows it's not about the hit, but how he keeps alive. For the Queen and all of Britain, his banner's held on high. tune every bow. The final clash is near. Ukrocky enters proudly, with no room left for fear. The belt he guards, the crown he wears, victory's in his sight. A British roar will echo loud, long may the champ unite.
All right, and with that, I think my co-host has finally entered the building as well. Let's get him in here. You there, Bimmy? Can you hear me? Hold on a minute. But, let's go ahead and, all right, ukrocky.
Hey, buddy.
Howdy, howdy. How are you feeling, champ?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Been a long day, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Right on. I like the attitude. I like the attitude. It's kind of late there for you, right?
Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. It's not quite bedtime yet, but I am lying in bed, so probably won't be long for this world after this match. But yeah.
Sure, sure. So, you feel confident about your defense of your belt here?
No. I remember playing cheeseel way back a couple of months ago with the current Deepwood list that I'm using. I've used for a long time.
Sure.
And he was using his dinos, and I think we matched 3 times in ranked in one night. You know, and the ladder's not got many people on. You just keep finding the same names, and he routinely beat me 3-0, which made me have a look into the dinos, and they were part of the reason that I got to number 1 was because I went on a bit of a win streak with the dinos, and that was all down to cheeseel's thrashing me, if I'm honest.
Oh, right on. No, I know how painful that can be when you get brutalized multiple times in a row. Something snaps in a man, and you just end up joining them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's glorious. That's glorious. Anything you want to say to the fans?
To all, like, what, one fan? How many?
Yeah, the one guy out there. I see him right now.
Okay. I'm sorry that dinosaurs are broken, but that's coming to an end. So just keep believing in yourself and do what your heart desires. Yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Right on, right on. All right. Let's see. I think Cruz had a question. Oh yeah. He wanted me to ask 2 questions. How much did you prepare for this match? Both of you guys, I guess, can answer this. Either of you guys can.
I'll start. I think cheeseel's managed to deafen himself on Discord, so I don't know if he'll hear this question.
Okay, no worries.
Someone might want to nudge him in messages, but I did effectively no prep. So I took a month out before this tournament, and actually this tournament's really reignited me wanting to play SOVL again. And I entered the tournament just with the same list I used in ranked for a long time, just because I was used to it. So I was more using a list I was familiar with. I've been dabbling in ranked over the last couple of weeks, but I've also been playing around with random lists. So very little prep is my honest answer, and hopefully that'll put me in good stead.
Right on, right on. Hey, sometimes wait. If it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
So, final question here before we get started. Oh shit, I just knocked something over. What do you think will decide the matchup here?
It's a great question. So I think the matchup is in the dinosaurs' favor, and I think we'd both agree on that. I think
would say the defense is going to be kind of hard for your list to overcome. Yeah.
It's also just the amount of bodies, the flea tricks, the fact he's got an extra unit. I think the matchup's tricky, and I think I would prefer less objectives or 2 objectives, so either 0 or 2. If it's all 1 objective games, I think that's great for me. And I think the other thing is, I much prefer going second with my list, and I think that stays true in this game. So I think, yeah, the randomization of who goes first and the objectives could form a big part.
All right, solid answer. Let's see if cheeseel is still deafened. So I suppose, I don't know if you just want to get things underway. Let me message him. Whoop.
The joys of live streaming and live tech.
Right.
I will say, just while we're killing time, I think
Sure.
a lot of the reason that SOVL feels really good at the minute in terms of the Discord and the community is guys like yourself and Bimmy Jackets making content, and I know there's a few others as well. So thanks for putting in the effort to make content. Appreciated.
Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you. I have a lot of fun with this game, man. And I love this community. I really do. And I'm just happy to play, and I'm happy people are happy to watch.
Yeah, I enjoy watching you drive your steam tank around the battlefield.
That
It's
has
always a
been
highlight.
that has been fun. I do like the steam tank a lot. That is probably one of my favorite new units for sure. If there's only some way to get like putrid stench on it, it'd be perfect.
Because I really enjoy it. We played quite a lot of matchups with my Deepwood versus your Undead at the very early start of my SOVL career,
You
and I always
were
enjoyed those as well.
You were, dude. I had a couple of nights where I was like, "Are you kidding me?" What it like? Because it was right when Fleeing came out, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was charging into every single flea bait trap, like mindlessly, basically. I had no clue what I was doing. It was really good. It was really good for you, not for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hello, hello.
Howdy, howdy. So, the people just want to know real quick. Here's this question. How much did you prepare for this match, if at all?
Not at all.
Perfect, just like the competitors. So you guys are you're going head to head here, and then real quick, just as a quicker kind of thing, what do you think, if anything, will decide this matchup?
I think that if there's two objectives, it'll be very favorable to me. If there's just one, it's kind of a tie, and if there's no objectives, I think it favors ukrocky.
Interesting. He was wanting the two. He was saying the one would disfavor him. I guess we'll have to find out. Yeah. Yep. But I guess we'll have to find out.
I'm probably wrong.
Anywho,
Yeah, well, hopefully there's objectives, because I think not having objectives is bad for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because he can just range you down. All right. Yeah, if you guys are down to get started, I mean, it's up to you guys. It's your match. If you want to take a moment to get drinks or whatever, or if you guys are down to start now, either way is fine, right? I'm not the one in control here. I'm just commentating.
Yeah, I'm happy to start now.
Yeah, I'm all good to start.
Perfect.
Do you want to host?
Yeah, I can do. I know you're live streaming, but I'm gonna minimize Discord just so you're aware that
you're good.
I'm not gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, you're telling cheeseel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. Yeah, I don't think
minimize
I'm
employment.
yeah. All right. So, do you want to host up, and then I'll join, and I'll mute and deafen and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Best of luck.
All right, chat. We'll go ahead and do this, and it should be their stream now. Bimmy, are you there? Bimmy, hello? Is it time? I'm sure my co-host will come in. You know, whenever he comes in. It'll be fine. I'm excited for this. I am so excited to see who's gonna win this. Because it really could. I think it could go either way. I think Rocky is lacking a little bit of power, and like he said, there's some other factors in there at play. But I think this could very much be anybody's games. Very easily. Let's also just get very, very quietly. Just a little bit of ambience, right? Just a little bit of ambience. I don't know if he's gonna do corner camping or what. I think we're gonna just have to wait and see. This is a pretty sturdy deployment here. We've got the dinosaur, the dinosaur. Oh my god, we've got him covering his most important units from any sort of ranged prickling. That's gonna be pretty key for him. Let me turn this up maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, that should probably be good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, just something pleasant for you guys in the background. I think. Ooh, okay. So it's not really corner camping. He is in a corner, but I don't think he's corner camping. Yeah, maybe it's a corner camp. It might be a corner camp. It's kind of a corner camp, isn't it? Go reptiles! One last time! The prehistoric beast roars its head before the meteor nerfs it into the ground. I think they cost more now, and they have less discipline. Did they touch the javelins? I will say, going second here is good for Rocky. He did talk about that. Now, we do have the bruisers in the forest, which is going to help him here. That's going to be pretty big for them. We're going to have to see if he can get his fire lizard into a place where it can get a shot off. Turn 1, probably not. Two power jabs. So they did nerf him down. They nerfed him down. Power 2, I don't know, because that's like slinger stuff, right? I feel a javelin, you could argue power 3, but I think, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad they're nerfed either way. Why am I complaining? Alright, so we've got quite a bit of thought into this one here. Quite a bit of thought indeed. Looks like we're, maneuvering all of that up there. Newt discipline down to 6. That is going to be brutal for the Newts, but it makes sense. They're skinks, right? They're not like these big, crazy guys. He's already starting to maneuver to allow... I think he's going to do that little thing where the fire lizard, like, shoots through the little gap. You know? He shoots through the gap between 2 infantry. And he's feeling pretty safe there. He's almost certainly not going to get flanked. I don't think there's any way the bird can get there and do it. So I think he's good. These Deepwood Dancers, what's he going to be doing with these guys? These guys like to run real fast and hit real... Well, they don't... They kind of just slap you around. They've got, like, rubber swords. They hit you. They'll hit you. But whether they'll hit you hard or not, that's up to Lady Luck. I've had bad experiences myself, but every time I've fought UK Rocky, I have been toasted, I have been deleted, and I have been demolished by him. It is a red letter day when my undead hordes get the jump on him. I think he's gonna hold the area for a bit. He's gonna put himself in that little choke point, I think. And I think that is actually gonna be a strong position for his dancers. Because they're gonna block people coming in all down that lane. And it still leaves his 2 heaviest hitters to deal with any big thing and slow that down. Because what's he gonna come in with? His Crocolisks, his Newts? They're gonna have to deal with a Treant or a Chariot. Meanwhile, his Rangers are gonna be shooting. His Griffin's gonna be flying around, pulling flanks. This still very much could be anybody's. Especially it being no objective, this is going to favor Rocky. This might be what he needs to get the win. I don't know where Bimmy is. Bimmy, I think he had to step away for a second, then he said he'd be available, but I've got him in the Steam call right now, and I don't hear him. So I don't know if he can hear me, or what the deal is. I can't... Oh, my phone. Yeah, I can check on my phone. I was like, I can't exactly check on Discord because I'm streaming through that right now for you guys. But I can check on my phone and message him. Oh, he messaged me. Oh, he's on a Mac, everybody. He's on a Mac. It's okay. You're all good, Bimmy. Alright, so my co-host will not be joining me. Means I'm going to need to continue the play-by-play. Ooh, okay, we've got an interesting turn there. I wonder why he did it like that. I used to know this. Why he moved his Rangers to the right like that. Is it just so that he won't show his aiming? I think there's a little technique to block and then turn, right? Block and turn or something. There are no javelins on these newts. We were, in the pre-game interview, we asked Cheeseel all about it, and he explained his reasonings. You can catch that with ESPN Premium. You don't miss out on any SOVL facts. Yo, what up, Retro? Welcome to the Thunderdome today. We've got the two ancients, the elves, and the dinosaurs clashing together. There's some, interesting maneuvers. We've got some whittling down of some of the newts. Nothing too crazy, though. I think that's definitely, like, almost at half strength. It's not half strength yet, but it's very close to being it. One more turn it's going to be before he can get there. And that's going to be a little brutal for him, actually. He needs to be very careful about how he places his T-Rex. But he doesn't really need to be too careful, right? Nagor right there. I'm not going to say that the commander's name. That's dangerous. The commander there... Damn it. He's got a lot of defense. He's got 5 defense, so he's not at too much of a risk, but there's always the chance you get RNG'd down a little bit. I can't believe I just read it off the cuff there. I should have, you know, read it before I said it. Anyway, whatever, who cares? I think that's gonna... I think his 2 big dinos there are gonna be pretty safe as he marches them in. I think he's gonna try to do trike, but I don't know if he's actually gonna be able to pull that off. Benny, you're all good. Your spirit is giving me power. That's all we need. We only need you in spirit. It's okay. Yeah, that's true. The rank bonus, they did just lose that, right? That is the one thing I always forget about that. I run 15 zombies, so I never realized this, but when you're running Mortal Flesh and Blood people, when they lose that one dude and it becomes rank 2, that does affect their discipline. I guess the only opportunity that wouldn't, though, is if you flank them but don't kill any units. But the point is kind of moot. But it will be interesting. Okay, so he is just going to focus on trying to whittle down these newts. Those are incredible saves from the newts. 2 6s on a reroll even. One, I think, went from a 5 to a 6. That is actually insane. He did originally save all 3 of them, right? On a 4+, which I would be upset. I would be like, are you kidding me? Because you've just put your nobleman out there, right? Now, he is safe for this turn, but still, you do want to see a little bit more bang for your buck. We're now at the top of turn 2. This should be interesting. Because I think by turn 3, it's going to be... all of the combat is going to have started. If not sooner. I think we will see at least a charge or 2. There's no way we can't, honestly, right? There's no way we can't at this point. If you look at that, down in the bottom, his newts, they can... does my mouse show up? Let me see. No, it doesn't. Dang it. Okay. Ooh! That is brutal. You would hope, right? You would hope you'd get those easy hits on the Deepwood Rangers, but he didn't hit a single one. He needed a 5+, so that is pretty hard, but that's still a 33% chance, right? On 4 rolls. Very sad for him. Because they only have 6, but those Deepwood Rangers are some of his most lethal and deadly units. I felt that pain personally. Those Deepwood Rangers had me coming out of the matches with ukrocky feeling like I was just coming out of a Diddy party. Discombobulated and confused, hurt, and vulnerable. And he's going to take that same energy and apply it to these newts over here. Manages to get the rank off on them a little bit. Every little bit helps here. Every little bit helps. He is doing the step back, the half step back maneuver. Like he's playing Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. He's doing a little action, taking a 5-foot step back. That's going to keep him out of the range and still pelting people. And it's going to keep Cheeseel from guessing where the archer's going to be able to shoot. Is bringing these newts up pretty aggressively. For the moment, they're still not bad infantry, even without the javelins. I think trike versus tree does favor the trike, but it all depends on how it gets off. He might be able to still cause the flank here. We'll have to see. I'm not going to count Rocky out yet, because I think a lot is going in his favor right now. Whatever happens next, it's gonna be a huge decider of things. It's kind of hard to tell which ones of his have gone yet, of UK's. I think the Griffin still is gonna go. Could be wrong. That is brutal. You would want to see a little bit more action, right? Especially on a 4+, that's a 50-50 chance. And he saved both of the hits. Very sad, very painful to see, but this is what happens when you play a shooting army. You gotta shoot, you gotta get your hits, you gotta get your kills. I think that is what he's probably planning to do, and the newts are doing a very good job of screening, to be quite honest. I personally wouldn't fear too much with my Triceratops Defense 7 from any archer, but if I'm not mistaken, I think those bows are power 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, they might just be power 3 from the Rangers. But either way, I mean, you're still looking at like a 2 or 3+ save. That's pretty doable. Power 3. Yeah. We will see if that, how that plays out. So I guess it was just his dancer. So his Griffin's going straight into the newts, I think. That might be a critical... I could have swore he... No, okay, he does still have his Griffin. He does still have his Griffin. Okay. I was gonna say. That I was very confused for a second. No, I think he's doing a good job here. I was gonna say, I was baffled. I was like, what the heck? The cat saw a lizard and it just wanted to kill it, you know? It's like, calm down, you're going to get us all killed. He's taking his time with this one. And for good reason. So if they collide, they'll kind of be facing parallel to where the Griffin is, right? They'll be at an angle that's kind of more similar to where the Deepwood Dancer already is, I think. It's gonna be like a 15-degree turn angle. Like from level to the left. So we do have cruelty on the elf. The hero has no items, no magic. No items, no magic, no bitches, no game. No. We'll have to see how the lizard man does. But I think the Source Warlord on his own already pretty formidable, right? 4 and 5, 3, 3. Meanwhile, you're looking at the elf. She's gonna be 5, 3, 3, 3. Right? I think she's only 3 defense. I could be wrong. Maybe 4. But she's got the great weapon. So she could get sniped. That's not a bad spot, though, to keep luring him in with. Cheesel's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna exactly do here, because he could get flea baited, and those newts are already getting picked to pieces. If you look at that, they are picked to pieces. That last one. Rex is the magical item. I know, I wish I could zoom in. There's gotta be... Hopefully Pear can add a spectator mode. That would be ideal. He's just one guy working on the game, so, you know, gotta give him some credit and some slack. But man, that would be pretty cool to be able to... Because that would make it easier for our tournament stuff, to be able to spectate like that. Let's see here. I think he's gonna... potentially trap up the ranger. He doesn't want to go too far because that could be overextending, and that could really not pay off for him, but we'll see what happens here. I think Rocky's already in a very good shape. If you look at this, I don't know, I mean, he's already just destroying them. I could try to send him a Discord message on my phone. The cameraman. Let's see here. Dude, that's brutal. He's not getting any hits on his range. He's not getting a single hit on his range. He doesn't have a lot. He's just got the fire breath and the trike. But he's not getting anything. I don't know. I think if he's gonna... Maybe in game 2 or something, he's gonna need to be a bit more aggressive with the fire lizard, I think. Like, he might need to risk it a little bit, you know? It's got, what, defense 5, I think? Filled 8 5+ rolls. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's just statistically brutal, is really what it is. It's statistically nut-numbing. Sometimes the banality of the dice rolls just crush your nuts. And that's it. But I've got hope. Oh! Oh, look at that! Look at him save, the Eagle Reckoners! Standing in the nukes? The nukes? The nukes! We can't let the Lizard Man get their hands on the nukes! The newts saved pretty well there. The elves are all corner camp bunkered up, so it does turn out, they did end up doing that strategy. I think it's working pretty well for them right now, but the other foot is about to fall, right? The other foot's about to fall here. Because this whole time, he's been moving up his big units, and those are still pretty much untouched. The chaff has been separated, and when it does, they're actually... Rocky has more units. If he can get the other two newts completely out of the equation, or weak enough that they might as well be, he's actually a step of an advantage against Rocky here. That's also a very sinisterly sneaking spot. He can hit the fire lizard, and there's not much. He's stuck. Cheesel's stuck there a little bit. He's gonna have to change his order of operations, even though he doesn't want to. You want to save that T-Rex for last, but he's not gonna be able to. Big dinos are very big, very scary. I think you're right, Bimmy. I think the fire lizard is really the best target, and it is smart to keep it safe, but he does need to be a little bit more aggressive with it, because at this turn, he hasn't gotten any shots off. He might not get the chance to in a bit, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a fool. It wouldn't be the first time. And it certainly won't be the last time. We're gonna have to see, and that's what makes this fun, right? That we just don't know. That's why I love the game, you guys, because you really never know. You could get diced at the last minute. Look at my game where I saved 7 2+s. Or I mean, I did not. I didn't get a single thing on a 7 2+s. Anything could happen, and I love that about this sport. And to see at such a high level, too, it's really quite a treat. Especially since I'm not playing. The nail biting is an entirely different kind. Feels good to not have to stress. So yeah, we are going to try to get the flank, it looks like. that could be dangerous for him. I suppose we'll see. Oh, can he? Can he? Can he do it, folks? I don't think he has enough. Oh! It's always so hard for me to tell, personally, what angle is the best there. Do you want to go higher, or do you want to get closer to the unit itself, right? I don't know. I don't know the answer. Do you want to get further away when you're coming at that, when you're trying to get that weird off flank, right? Do you get more movement out of going up or towards them? I don't know. But that is a very big and important thing to know. I'm happy to see these Welves here. I wish there was a dwarf list in this tournament, but there's not. I don't think so, at least. I think they're the only one not represented. But I am glad to see some wood elves. Because you usually just see the double dragon, I think, lately. And personally, I'm very, very excited for the tournament where we purposely make the worst lists, and then you have to play your opponent's list. And in doing so, we're gonna find the best worst list. And the worst of the worst lists. T-Rex is exposed, but there's not much he can do. He's gonna have to let it kind of happen. He really doesn't have a lot of options. The thing is, too, Rocky is far and ahead, like, in the lead. He's got 2,000 something Delta points, which I don't even know how he managed that. He must have had the singular point and held it for all of his matches or something. I don't know. But he is far and away. It's him or Cheeseel. It's him or Cheeseel. And whichever one of them loses is not going to get second place. Second place is going to go to the people in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th currently. Your boy's in 5th over here. What? So I could get second. I could get second. But the loser is only going to get 1 game point, putting them at 5. The winner... The people in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th all have 4 game points. So the winner of those will have 6. But they won't have enough to beat the delta of Rocky, which he has 2,000. The people in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th have, like... The most any one person has is, like, 1,000 something. And then the next is all, like, 500, 900. I'm 500. So there's no chance for us to come on par with that. But there is still a chance that your boy could get number 2. I got distracted there. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see here. That would be wild. He might Deepwood Dance in there, but I think the Fire Lizard can stop it. That would be an insane back charge, but it's putting that at risk of getting nobled. But if he puts his noble there, he's going to get charged by the T-Rex. We're starting to see some insane setups here. They've got to be real careful about not blocking each other's middle to middle as well. The T-Rex, you don't want to block that. He needs to make it just so micronically correct. Shame to hear, Raxa. Hope you enjoy catching the VOD. You have a good one. This is gonna be insane. This is getting way too wild. Okay, 4 hits on the Deepwood Dancers on a 5+ to save. He saved 2. So that's gonna actually save him hugely. He still has the rank bonus for discipline. And he still has 8 dancers. That's still 16 hits. And you know you're gonna roll some 1s when you get hit 16 times. To get in the tournament, you have to be a certain height, and let's just say they came up a little short. You must be this tall to ride the tournament. Geometry, distances, and there's some common rules. I am not a maths wizard, so I wouldn't know. I'm an American. I can barely even do math. We take the S off of math. We're too lazy to say the whole thing. And why should we bother anyways, huh? Alright, this is going to be very interesting. He's got first charge. He's going to set the pace here, but it really could go, you know, what he chooses here is going to affect everything. I don't know if I can really get into each and every counterplay here before it all happens, but basically, shit's fucked. This is a juicy opportunity. He's got to be careful about how he does his intercepts and snyuch here. Ooh, that is going to be brutal. And it is going to be brutal that his middle to middle does not line up. That is something that we mentioned he did need to be careful about. I think he's going to get stopped. I think that Deepwood is going to flank him. But we'll see. Maybe he'll just put it into the Crocolisks. The Chocolisks. My god, this is so insane still. This is still so insane. He can still do so much here. He can still do so freaking much. I'd be terrified if I was him. He could take out so much with that fire lizard right now. I don't know. I think you'd want last on a general rule, but tailored to this specific situation, I couldn't tell you. I just know that Rocky is favored. Any archer class in any game is favored going second. Because of the rangedness, you see. So that's pretty good. He got 2 hits on it. He's going to try to block with his wounds. That could be really solid for him, actually. If he plays this right. He could be very... I need a drink of water. He could be very well set. Now remember, this noble has cruelty on it. So once it gets into melee, it's going to be a whole other It's going to be a whole other ball game. That might not be enough to save his noble. But I don't think he's going to try for that. No. Oh, look at that! It's the luck of the Irish! The Deepwood Dancers save their skin, and the Fire Lizard runs away. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. That's why it's still anybody's game. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. He's still got a whole thing of newts to screen with as well. Could be very juicy. Now he's got to pick. Do I shoot the newts or do I shoot the T-Rex? Do I shoot the Crocolisks? There's a lot of good options in there. The dancers... Wouldn't that make them flammable? They were so slippery they slipped out of the fire. That's brutal, huh? I didn't even think about that, but you're right, that the lizard is almost dead. The lizard's almost dead. We've got 4 hits on the T-Rex. I think it only has 2 or 4 more HP left. I think it's an HP 2, right? That's huge. That's huge. 4 wounds left. 4 wounds left. If his commander gets taken out before he goes in, that's it. Not to mention, he's in a really risky spot now. That's the thing, when you get corner camped, I feel like you need to go full aggro. You need to go full aggro, and you need to screen first and just push in, even if it doesn't make sense. Even if you get bottlenecked, they're bottlenecked too. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. But you got to do something. That is wild. That is still insane to me. Rocky is pulling it back. He's had the high advantage this whole round. He wasn't feeling good about himself in the pre-match interview, but now we're seeing he's doing quite well. What are we trying to pull off? I think he's just trying to get it in. Because it's got to. He's got to get that T-Rex in. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but I think he's just keeping himself from getting T-Rex flanked. Lost by 3, just like my dad going to the liquor store. That dino is out of here. I guess they're newts. Oh shit. Oh my god! The Triceratops is gone, and he is abandoning everything. That might be it, sports fans. It might be game over there. He can now prevent... That's probably game. That's probably game, but we'll see. You never know. Dice could go any way here. It could still go any way. Unbelievable. Total dinosaur abandonment of the field. This stinks. They are out of here. The newt is at 1 HP. The T-Rex is at 2 HP. The newts are fleeing. The Triceratops is fleeing. The aliens aren't coming to save us. It might just be me and you alone here in this. Let's see how this plays out. I think that might be it, unless this T-Rex can get some spicy maneuvers off. That's why he's the king of the ring. He's got to defend that crown for queen and country. He's Rocky Balboa. Sometimes like it's just about he doesn't make up of it, you've been hit. You know? Wise words. A strong boxer. The dice definitely are with him. That is for sure. This has been a wild match right here. Turn 4 and 5. Absolutely insane. We've got the war cry going off. That might save things. He still could save things, actually. Treant fucking doesn't roll well. It has a chance of flaying. Those crocodiles could get more in than the Deepwood Dancers. It is possible. It is possible. And he could win this confrontation with his T-Rex quite handily. Now, he is totally screwed by these newts being in that position there. That is going to be brutal for him. But I don't think it's unrecoverable. I think there's still a lot that could go on. Dark sacrifices to 1,000 Elo. Could be, could be. I think he's just got a lot of really... He's got a big brain. He's got a lot of brain cells. He's got a lot of wrinkles in his brain. He's very good at being patient and knowing what his list can and can't do and playing to its strengths. I'm very glad to see him playing again. For those unaware, originally when he got to number 1, he stopped playing, which is totally understandable, but he's back. And then he went to 1,000 plus, getting only 1 Elo at a time as he rose from like 980 to 1,000, and I think he went to 1,008 or something like that. And he's playing. He may have fallen off of the lists, or he may do it so one day. But you cannot deny that this man is good. And the dice are definitely with him. The Newt Braves are back. That is going to be good. Hopefully he can get them out of there. Hopefully the middle to middle isn't affected. Now, can't you retreat or no? No, he can't because... Why? Why can't he turn around? That's his own friendly unit, right? Shouldn't he be able to do a full, like, step back and then turn around? Playing on a Steam Deck, that'd be cool as hell. I don't see why that wouldn't work. You had half that luck, you'd have 10 accounts in the top 10 ELO list. Whoa. This is so insane. And that's the thing, you underestimate chariots in this game if they're not like Goatman chariots, right? But the elf chariot is actually incredibly powerful. Oh shit. Dude! Dude! That's it for the fire lizard. That's it for the fire lizard. I'm gonna, where is it? Where is it? Library, playlists. These elves are doing insane. These elves are doing insane. I've actually got some victory songs ready for this. That is wild. Okay. So, not good there. That was absolutely the opposite of what could have saved him. That was the opposite. Brutal. Brutal. That's gonna be it for him. Matter of fact. Oh no, I don't have time to stitch the extended bit of this in, but at the very least, he can, we can go, I know, you know what we can do? We can go ahead and get this one started, I think. Sorry, I was a little loud first.
The oaks and pines, footsteps silent on the moss. Rangers at his flank, their arrows true, illusions never lost. The Brit with cunning brilliance set ambushes from afar, luring foes to chase retreat, then striking like a star. Cheesel's roaring T-Rex might have shaken weaker men, but ukrocky swirling dancers whirled again and then again. Flea-bait craft unraveled lines once thought too strong to break, till Lustria's roar grew quiet, no further stands to make. Heir of the crown, forging legend in the ring. A Brit who
This is
bears
still
the forest might, where
could be
rangers'
anybody's game, but
arrows
it's pretty much
sing.
done.
First to rise beyond the thousand
But we still got 2 more games.
ukrocky stands in triumph, defender of his homeland's pride. From cunning feints to archer's aims, his every move was planned. A tapestry of subtle skill that left no
He just
foe
corner
to
camped.
stand.
I was thinking there was going to be flea baiting and all this stuff. I tried to kind of tailor it to what I knew and what I didn't know. But,
every goal.
you know, you try and you do your best.
Filled the night, confusion in the foe, till morning light revealed the truth, the final mighty blow. When dawn arrived, the field was his, a throne in victory's name. He raised the belt in regal poise, forever sealed in fame.
Ooh, look at that. That is a good maneuver. Oh, there's the last crocodile.
Fights for queen and country, yet roams the silent trees, embodying both stately pomp and nature's mysteries. Amid the clash of armies, his bowstring thrums with pride. The ring resounds in echoes of the Brit, none can subside. Heir of the crown, a champion blessed by fate, no cunning raptor call could dull his sharpened state. Upon that global ranking list, his name emblazoned bright. ukrocky roars triumphant, shining forth in forest light. The deep outward stirs with silent awe at how the Brit prevails. His legacy takes root where lesser valor fails. A final fanfare fills the air with royal martial tone. All hail ukrockys victory.
That might be it.
Long may
That's it. That's it.
the throne.
There it is. There's the trike is gone. Elves have deleted the lizards. Wait, what? Why did it go mariachi? What?
To chase we treat, then striking like
Why did it go I think I freaking brainwashed my AI terribly. There it is. There it is. That's the last one. That is defeat. He has just won. Let me Congratulations, Rocky. Oh, they're both muted. Whatever. Wow, what a game. What a game, right? That was such a game. That was insane. That was actually insane, though. The dice there, that was actually insane. That was actually insane. That was wild. Wild. That was so dang good. Yeah, they're just getting, I think, prepared again. They're all good there. That was crazy, dude. That is how he barely lost any units. Did you see that? He only lost, I think, those 2 Deepwood Dancers. That was pretty much it. When you trust the Triceratops, you have to give it some milk. And if you give it some milk, it's going to crush your skull. And if it crushes your skull, it's going to want to crush some more skulls. And if it crushes some more skulls, you're going to have to call in the Imperial State Army. And if you call in the Imperial State Army, you're going to need gold. So you're going to have to call Balthazar Guild. It gets too complicated. It gets too complicated. Just don't trust a Triceratops. It's that simple. Let's see here. You know one thing that always reminds me of the shield there? It reminds me of the Lord of the Rings shield. I think somebody posted about that. But, yeah, let's get the ambience back on. There we go. 2 objectives. This is the one that neither of them felt confident on. Neither of them felt confident on a 2 objective. So we'll see. This is really one, because they both said a no objective would favor Rocky, right? They both said that. But they both could not agree. They both thought the other would be advantage on a 2. So this will be very, very interesting, right? Everything went Rocky's way in the last one. It was a perfect storm. This time, we're gonna see. It could be totally different. What would I do with the trike? I don't know Lizardmen enough to know its movement radius. Personally, for me, I think in a 2 objective thing, the most critical thing you can do is get both points a unit on and to get yours blocked off from the enemy first. You need to block your point off, and you need to get a foot on the enemies. And then even if you play like dog water, you can possibly still probably win. That's my opinion, though. I've been eliminated trying to do that. I have my board wiped. Doesn't always work. We've got a different sort of lockup here, but that is going to be able to hit the fire lizard. The Rangers can shoot the fire lizard. Somebody call the police. I don't know. All right, so he's committed. He has that point now. Oh, he did say to compare to it. Oh, you did. He said it would favor him. That is right. I think you're right. I think I might have misremembered. 2 objectives is good for Elven corner camping. Is it really? I thought 1 would be. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't even know if the tank can get there now, even with full steam, right? I'm not sure. I think I ran into that problem in my match, right? Against Helaster. I think I ran into that problem myself. I get so much freaking, like, when I play, you guys have no idea. Like, I sweat. And it's not even because I'm, like, trying to try hard. I don't know, I just get, like, so nervous. I don't even know why. It's not like it matters, right? But it matters a little, but you know what I mean. At least in the tournaments, not in normal ranked. Normal ranked is nothing, but in these tournaments, it's been like heart pounding for me. I'm sure it's heart pounding for these guys. These guys are at the top of the ladder, and like I said, whoever loses is not taking second place. They probably won't even take third place. I think they're doomed to fourth place. And even then, they might not get it, but I think they will, because I think both Cheeseel has like a delta of like 1,500 or something like that. Like, his is also insanely high. These are both just insanely good players. We could put a poll up. No, I don't want a goal. How do I make a poll? How do I do this? Engage with my audience. Start a poll. Will Rocky get both objectives? I'm personally voting no. I don't think he will. Everybody is voting no. Yeah. I don't think so. It could happen, but I don't think it's gonna. Well, I think he needs to keep his forces consolidated, personally. We saw last round, his big strength is in getting these guys down to the point where he can really just kind of pick them apart. I think he's going to flank the Triceratops with his chariot. That way it stands in the way of the newts. It keeps them off the point, and it'll keep him on his point. But you might be right. Nope. I don't think there's any way. Oh yeah, he's gonna need to, isn't he? That's gonna change things a bit for him. Oh, he can't quite do what he wants to do now. It's gonna be really weird for him to do that. Oh! Oh! I think he has it, folks. You know, in a way, this works for Lustria. Donkey Kong music. It's like a jungle. Like, very much reaching and coping. See, I don't know. I feel like he should have his... Would it not be a maneuver for him to put his lizard out and breathe a little bit? Right here? Maybe no, he couldn't reach the chariot because of the impassableness of that rock. If I had my mouse to be able to show you guys, I'd show you, but it won't show up. But there's no way with that. It just won't work. Sadly. The way things are going so far for his range is definitely, oh shit. Dude. That's brutal. He's already at 4 HP. See, T-Rex, I'm glad it only has 6 HP. If it had 8, that would be way too much. Yeah, the Chariot is definitely a, an unsung hero of the Deepwood. Sure. Oh, he might counter. He's countering. He's saying no thank you. He's saying I don't buy that. That honestly is probably a decent move. He might get flanked by the Griffin, but that'd be a risky maneuver to put yourself in back there that quickly, unless you got plans to tie everything else up. You just made me remember all the nice times I killed people with the Games Workshop legal department on turn 1. So many eagles killed. Good times. Alright, so that's about what I expected. He can hold that pretty dang well. The only real question is going to be these Nuke Braves, but I think they can get onto the point. I think he's screwed a little, actually. I think the Braves will be able to get on the point, and if not, the T-Rex can. Oh yeah, they're on there. They're on it. That's gonna be painful. It's risky, how's that? Just a weird position? I suppose that's true. Oh wait, no, I misunderstood what you said. No, absolutely, 100%. This is gonna be very risky for him. This is definitely looking to be beneficial for Cheeseel here. A long sea voyage to recover the lost magic bow, Queen of Thorns. Oh, that's a cool, like, lore, like a White Dwarf battle write-up. But encounter the brutal lizard detachment on their way in. Commander Puffinstuff readies his blunderbuss, secures his hat, and tells his men to prod forward. I'm hoping that once the unit models come in, people will care a little bit more about naming their dudes. I love having all the silly names. I think that's part of the fun, but I can understand not caring about it too. Objective survive. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Cheeseel is in a very good spot here. This is gonna be very hard to do something about. Now that said, he might only get 50 points and then things might be okay. You know, this might not be so doom and gloom. I think it's still, obviously it's turn 2, it's way too early to call a mash. Though I've done that before. And I've been right. But this is gonna be an uphill battle for sure. Nuke Braves themselves would definitely fold against the Weapon Masters. It's just them holding that. It's gonna be at least 50 points, and he might end up getting more on there. That's true, when you're analyzing the point cost. I think it'd be so cool to be able to individually customize and paint each little dude once the models come out. I think because he's working with Chepeku, right? No, it's Jan Los. Hold on, let me check my Discord. I have the Jan Luce, right? It's Jan Luce is doing the artwork, right? For all the models, the fantasy models. Pear bought a pack from him, I think. Or am I wrong? Because I only took a brief glance at the preview and it looked exactly like stuff right off of Jan Luce's Patreon. And I know these are all incarnate maps, right? Which is another tabletop Patreon, like, website thing. I don't know if it's the Incarnate's Patreon, but it's in that same industry, that same sphere, that same realm, right? I think it'd be really fun. If you remember Dawn of War Black Crusade, or Dark Crusade, that one let you paint your dudes too, and that was really cool. Chapter Master, I haven't talked about that a lot lately, but the latest updates have been very stable and very cool. I'll be streaming that again soon, but not until I get a video out on Warhammer Roleplay. This is just not going the way Rocky would want it. I mean, three off on the newts is fine and all, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's gonna have middle to middle. Yeah, the models look great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. If you guys don't know, I'll type it in the chat if you guys are interested to see the artwork, because I'm pretty sure this is the guy that Para is using, the game creator, for the new models. Pretty sure that this is the dude's name. I use his stuff in my campaigns from time to time. It's good. A little bit of turn around and run from the T-Rex here. Trying to reposition, possibly go for those Deepwood Rangers, but they're gonna just shoot him up if he can't make the charge there. This could be very brutal. We'll have to see how he does this. Oh, he's going for it. A little scary, a little risky, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's kind of bottlenecked, yeah? I don't know if it would be better to have the bruisers come around on the top. Probably not, right? But it's so hard to say what to do, right? Like, they're both such highly skilled players, and to react to each other, what are you even gonna do? Brutal! Brutal. Oh, he's just gonna charge the chariot. But he could get flanked here. I think he's gonna. And then he's just gonna get taken out. Oh man, 1-to-1 here. Oh man. Will it try cold this time? Good, 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 good. Oh my god. Could you imagine how brutal that would be if it didn't? UK Rocky is very smart, you know? Like, like, UK Rocky forces you to play his game. It's hard not to play the game UK Rocky wants you to play. We might get a flea here. Our first flea bait, maybe, on a high level, high skill. I think personally fleeing might have been the right move. Because it might block the charge here. From the noble, if the noble decides to do it. I could be wrong though. These guys are better than me. They know more than me. It worked out anyway. It worked out anyway. I think it'd be... I don't know if it'd be smarter not to put the Crocolisks in there, because then you get opened up to getting rear flanked from this, but you do want to get these guys out of here. You do want to do as much damage and get them out of there as quickly as possible. Oh, Shisa. This T-Rex almost got deleted. Dude, this happens, man, and it's scary. When you have your tanks and they get arrowed to death, not good. Yeah, let anybody who doubts, like, oh, he got #1, but then he stopped playing. No, he kept playing after a while, but, like, he is good. He got there for a reason. He might say, like, oh, I took the dinos up to #1. Rocky, man. You've pincushioned me so many times, the elves. So many other people. Oh my god, 6 hits. 5 saves. Let's go. I want to see 3 matches. I'm rooting for cheeseel. for this match. Sounds like Urquan music. 2 hits, only 2 hits. That is brutal, and only one of them went through. You can never get what you want on these guys, and they're brutal in melee, as he's about to find out. Gonna fit in. Maybe he might fit, maybe not. It depends on if it gets wacky there. I don't know. I don't think he'll fit. I don't think he's gonna fit there. Middle to middle. I don't know. But I don't think so. It's also a dangerous game you play with the Deepwood Dancers when your newt breaks. We'll have to see. Probably get my mouse off of there so it stops that overlay. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't even thinking. The chariot is fed. Can somebody please kill the chariot? It's fucking 24-0. Got a good hit with his T-Rex. Let's see. Treant is attacking. Got 2 hits in. Triceratops attacking. Got 1 hit in on the tree. It went through. We're at 4-3. This still could go either way. Chariot coming in with its attack now. Got 1 hit in. Tied it up. T-Rex. Oh, I guess the Crocolisks went for it. Oh, it was the commander. T-Rex coming in. Got the 2 on it. Now we've got the Crocolisks. I think this is going to be it for him. 7 hits. 7 hits on a 4+. 4 of them went through. That's it for the chariot. We've got high levels of victory there, but it's not going to matter because the Treant is fearless. Over here, the newts are almost certain to break. Let's see. This is about expected. Yeah, all of them are dead except for one guy. Will he survive? Will he? He did some appreciable damage, right? 2 hits. What can you ask for, really? And that is it for that guy right there. Painful. This is gonna be painful for him as well here. But, oh, he can't fit! Dude, that blows. That blows so hard, dude. Flea bait! Here comes the flea bait. I've been salivated. I've been waiting. I threw out all my K9 Advantix, my Flea Guard, my Red Line. Threw it all out. I've been waiting for the fleas. I've been living in the flea pit. This is our moment, Flea Brothers. No, but in all seriousness, both of these lists are highly flea bait dependent. Or at least not dependent, but they're central to the themes. They're central to the themes, right? So I was very surprised to not see it more often here in this fight. That is going to be brutal that he can fit in the back there. He's going to be off on the side. That is painful. Painful to see. You really hate to see it. Oh! But of course he doesn't fit. And he's going to be too late to save his buddies. That is painful. That T-Rex is in the world's worst fucking spot. Holy crap. Very sad. Ideally, he could get that Fire Lizard to hit the tree and then have the T-Rex hit the side of the dudes, but that's not gonna happen. Hopefully this 50 extra points will give him an edge that he needs as well. This is so brutal for him. It's painful to watch. I think he's trying to make sure that people can't turn or something after the fact, or not a lot of... That guy's flying, right? So, I think he ignores that. Oh, maybe he's trying to get as up with the wall as possible so he doesn't get flanked. That might be it. I think he might be able to have this. Yeah, because even if he can't get the tree, and he can at least get the back flank and the side flank on the Rangers, making them part of the combat, and just helping out there. This might be good. This is so brutal for him. I feel for this guy, man. Hopefully that trike can continue to hold out here. We're at 3 wounds left. He's gonna need those 2 hits. He's going to need them. Oh. It being fearless helps, but you never want to be on the back foot there. Oh, he's down to 2 HP left. He's got 1 more round in him. Maybe not even that. He's been lucky here. He held. He held. Thank God. Thanks, Sotak. He held, but... Oh! Please, by the power of Tenochtitlan, give us the power to follow the plan. That's what he needs to be saying. To the Slan. That is a brutal destruction of his Crocolisks. And they held. They didn't even get hurt by it. Oh! Okay, at least he held that. He saved that. That's good there. -1, he could do it. He got 2 1s. They just weren't -1, and they were next to each other. Damn, dude. Crocolisks dipping out. They're dipping dots. But hopefully... Can he charge back, or is he getting screwed there? Hopefully he can charge back. I think he could still pull it. I think he could still pull this, guys. What do you guys think? Let me end this poll. End that poll. I'm gonna put it in right now. Let me see. We'll do this and that, and who wins this match? This is gonna... Oh, shit! This is an insane matchup here. Look at this little weird combat we've got. And it could still last another 2 turns. I think cheeseel still has this. I think he still has this. This is so close, though. I love that it's 50-50, pretty much. Oh! Come on, get those saves. Oh! That's brutal! Oh! Yeah, oh, no! No! Oh! Oh! Ah! Dude, no! No! Orale! Get back there! What are you doing? Oh, God, dude. Oh, my God. What in the hell are these dice? Yo! Cheeseel Bros, not like this! No! Damn. The final song I have for Ukrocky's victory is not a new song for veteran fans of this stream, but it is a forbidden song I promise to never use again for myself. But I can use it for Ukrocky in this situation where he's playing elves. And he just won the... I think this is his. I think he just won the tournament, guys. Could be wrong. People are changing their vote. Oh my god. Stop the steal. Okay, so. Damn it, you guys. Alright, yeah, I think. Well, they still got a third round, right? They still got a third round to play, and that will be huge. That really will determine whether the other player, where they'll get placed. I just don't think there's much you can do with one newt, a fire lizard, one thing of braves, and one crocolisk. It's brutal, man. Aquatic Ambience is unironically the best one, but it's time. I think he's earned it. I think.
I ride through the night with my blade in hand. I'm an elf, I don't care, they'll never understand. Goblins in the shadows, beastmen in the trees, and dwarfs in their tunnels, crawling on their knees. I'm better than you, and I'll make it known. Your lowly kind will never own the throne. You can't stand in my light, you'll never compare. I'm flawless, I'm fearless, I don't even care. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Cutting down the scum like I always do. Goblins, beastmen,
This is in
dwarfs, they're all the
good
same.
fun, I want to say.
I'll wipe them out, 'cause I own this game. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Slaying all the lowlifes without a clue. I'm untouchable, and it's so clear. Bow down, the elf is here. I don't need your crown. I'm born for the stars, while you're stuck in the dirt. I'm making my mark. Your kingdoms are trash, your army's a joke. Watch me tear through your lands like a storm of smoke.
That was it, bros! That's it! That's it! He won! There is one more match that they have to play, and it is very important, so you guys should still watch. But holy shit. Holy shit, I think they're gonna go straight into their third.
I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Cutting down the scum like I always do. Goblins, beastmen, dwarfs, they're all the same. I'll wipe them out, 'cause I own this game. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Slaying all the lowlifes.
You guys can see my chapter master, Grimworld 40,000, all of the other freaking servers. It's fine though.
The elf is here. You
Chapter
can
Master's
try
getting
to
so
run,
good.
but you won't get far. I'll hunt
He really
you
earned it.
down no matter who you are. I'm the blade in the dark, I'm the arrow that flies. You're nothing but dust in my emerald eyes. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Cutting down the scum like I always do. Goblins, beastmen, dwarfs, they're all the same. I'll wipe them out, 'cause I own this game. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Slaying all the lowlifes without a clue. I'm untouchable, and it's so clear. Bow down, the elf is here. I'm better than you, yeah, better than you. Look in my eyes, you know it's true. So bow down now and disappear. The elven queen's reign starts right here.
That one I never feel good about playing, but I think he's earned that. It's all in good fun anyway, obviously, right? Obviously. And yeah, man, dude, wow, what a game. Those dice betrayed him at the end there. That was betrayal by dice. Sexy Elfman avatar, OP. I mean, yeah, the elf. Wait, is that a man? That elf noble's a man? What? Have I been blind? Next you're gonna tell me the Vampire Knight's a man. What? No, none of this is right. This can't be true. No, hold on. No, they're not. They're not! What? They're not! Not at all! Oh, that's right, the alternate costume. That's true, that's true. Oh, maybe he has the alternate skin and I just didn't notice this whole game? That'd be awful of me. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, I got a little worried there. I was like, huh? Am I, like, actually losing my brain? And, like, I am, but not to the extent that I thought I was. So we're still good for a little bit. I think what I'll do... So, I was going to play these if Cheeseel won. But since... Whether he wins or not, I still have a few songs. I think it would be funny if I put on a few of these as I kind of do light commentary. This is a scuffed one. This one was scuffed, but the way it sounds is so funny that I have to share it with you guys. It's so scuffed, but I have to share it with you guys. All right. Let's see here. Make sure it's not too loud.
From the hidden heart of Lustria, your fate was etched many moon ago. A champion rises to fulfill the old one's call. His name is Cheeseel, and this is his jungle dominion.
Salsa rhythms drive the music. Congas, timbales, and brassy horn section fill the arena. A single flute offers a rising melody before the full band erupts. Zun, 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 zun.
Dun 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 dun.
Cheeseel's jungle dominion, a salsa surge that shakes the ring. From ancient roots to neon lights, he brings the thunder no elf can fling. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, where the great plan guides each scale. When illusions crack beneath his roar, he stands triumphant without fail.
My Kiwi lore is thin as a trickling stream. Hobbits and Zor brides fade in this savage dream.
Triceratops horns seal foe's final dread. Crocolius crush any line that's left unsaid. Fire lizard flame burns cunning to dust, leaving broken illusions scattered in its gust. In illustrious hush, the old ones smile with pride. Cheeseel's warband thrives where cosmic omens guide. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, savage steps in perfect time. Prophecy echoes in every chord, defying illusions with a primal rhyme. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, scales glimmer where dancers fall. Fate collides with salsa heat, and victory crowns them all.
Trumpets ring out in a final salute. Congas pound as the warband stands resolute. The Brit stealth dissolves in the glow of scales. Cheeseel commands where every ruse fails. Jungle dominion,
Flourishing where rhythms crash and roar. He claims the stage by ancient vow, a reigning force forevermore.
I just love how insane the guy sounds when he just randomly shouts Jungle Dominion at the end. He's like in a fugue state, just like shouting and proclaiming. Jungle Dominion! I love the Jungle, Cheeseel's Jungle Dominion. Like, I don't know, it's just catchy. It's so Tropico. It feels like Tropico. This is also insane. So we've got a standoff here, which is, I think, what both of them were kind of not looking forward to at all. I think both of them were really hoping this scenario wouldn't play out with the one-on-one. But I think we'll see. I don't know. I think Cheeseel's kind of favored for the one objective because he has more beefier units to hold that, right? He's got more beefiness. He's got a beefy 5-layer burrito over there with his Triceratops, his Crocolists, and his T-Rex. That's a lot of staying power. Whereas ukrocky, he pretty much just has his treant maybe his chariot, not really his infantry. So it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if it's tango or what. It's funny to me, like the instruments they describe, like I don't even think they're using half of them in the little like thing, but it just sounds so good, and it just has so many weird parts. The zun 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 like that makes me laugh. Zun zun, it sounds good too. It's weird. I would love to get like that chorus onto other songs. But yeah. I've got a couple more here. We'll slide it. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more commentating rather than just listening. So we'll turn these ones down a bit. But yeah, I think this could still be pretty interesting. It does suck that he's lost to Crocolisk already. But I don't think it's anything he can't come back from, and I think he is adapting pretty dang well. Yeah, right. Here, have take this one on for size. All right. So it looks like he's gonna try to block them off.
Hidden heart, where primal rhythms call. He steps into
Yeah, he's gonna
this
force him
shining
off,
stage,
I think.
determined to enthrall.
And he might put the fire lizard into the side of the tree.
Cheeseel, a warlord of scaled might, and this is his jungle dominion. Montado en un T-Rex, con un rugido bestial, Crocolisk's van tras él, inquebrantables de metal.
Thank you, Titus. Thank you, Retro.
Waves lanzan dardos, volando sin piedad, mientras el Trix se abalanza, mostrando
I spent
su
longer than I should have
ferocidad.
last night / this morning getting this ready. I'm glad it was worth the effort. We're gonna see only 2 hits, and they're both saved from on the Procos, so they're still good. He can't quite shoot from there, unless... Oh, brutal. Brutal.
Gracias al gran plan. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, la salsa prende el compás. Donde cada paso
That's pretty good, not bad.
no hay vuelta atrás.
Got 2 hits on him. I mean, that you take what you can get, right? You take what you can get.
Muros de engaño sutil. El plan se cumple con fervor, sin tregua febril. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, no thunder shakes the floor. When illusions break in panic, he claims a final
Alright, so
score.
he's just gonna do that and go right into the newts, I guess.
Rangers dance with cunning in their stride, attempting to snare the reptiles as through stealth they contrive. Yet every ambush cracks apart beneath that savage roar.
Yeah, I hope both contestants
Where
like their
heavens
music.
arc like shooting stars and tear through every door. No hidden path can veil the truth these beasts were born to slay. They honor cosmic prophecy, unstoppable today.
He really needs to be careful about not getting flanked here, because that would be over for him. But he needs to threaten.
Disculpen, queridos oyentes, pero el autor es un gringo. No domina el español y a veces escribe en domingo. Sin muchos caben, inventa versos con poca precisión. Pero la salsa sigue viva, cargada de pasión. Cheeseel's jungle dominion, un ritmo fuerte y real. Los pasos de fuego se lucen sin temor al rival. Elfos caen rendidos, sin engaños que valgan más. El gran plan es rey aquí, sellando toda faz.
Man, this is scary. This is scary, dude. I believe, though. I believe.
Triumphant in the fight.
Whoever charges first could technically block the other. Potentially. Did he need to scoot up more with the T-Rex? I feel like he might have needed to scoot up a little bit more. But yeah. Alright, so that's the end of the AI music there. Oh, well, I do have one more, actually. I do have one more. This was gonna be his, like, his main victory theme here. It's much more like chill. This is like the parade theme.
We ride behind our T-Rex, a terror with a roar. Our condes pound the rhythm that shakes the jungle floor. Bailamos con maracas, con fuego en el corazón, siguiendo un canto arcano, surge nuestra canción. Illusions fade like morning mist.
Oh, this is bad,
Our
dude.
find their mark.
This is bad. He's gonna need an RNG out of this, for sure.
Escapes us, we strike before it's dark.
He's just lucky he was able to get the reverse charge on there with the T-Rex. That's still gonna take him out for longer than he needs. He could be good. He actually could be good here, guys. There's a chance.
Su muerte pronto se ve. Hola, skins, gritamos con un son sin temor.
And there, now you understand why this song is like it is. Hola, skinks!
We dance as one beneath the vine, unstoppable and proud. Cheeseel commands this fearless throne, singing fierce and loud.
No pun intended, right? No, there definitely needs to be some more flanks, but there's only so much he can do, but he does have the unit advantage. I don't know. It's hard to say. He gets shot up pretty hard, so who knows? I don't know.
Crocoliscos avanzan sin piedad por la ciénaga cruel. Quiebran sueños élficos, rasgando carne y piel. Illusions fade in swirling vines, our skinks outsmart the foe. We strike with cunning speed at dusk, no forest can say no. Maracas vibran con furor.
Yeah, this is gonna be an uphill battle for Cheeseel for sure. Yo! Some good news finally for him. Let's go! Oh! Oh! Oh wait, no, that was good, that was good, that was good. But it wasn't as good as it could be. Oh! Adios, skinks. Órale, no mames, güey. Ay.
La selva canta, la gloria es del escamoso clan. Cumplimos cada etapa.
I don't know, it still could go either way, I think. I think it could still go either way. What? Oh yeah, that one was one I never got to finish editing and crimp. Or however you call it. There we go, that's probably fine. There we go. Yeah, I mean, he could still stand to win this. If they fail to flee, if they never come back, just like my dad, he could have this. He could have this. It is going to be a little brutal. It is going to be a little hard, but he could still have this. That fire lizard is just gone, dude. That's so sad. I feel like he got really low rolls the whole time with his fire lizard. I feel like he really got rooted with him. Maybe that's not the right word, but it did not go in his favor. Let's just say that. Brutal, man. Ukrocky is just so good, dude. He's very, very smart. They both are. Cheeseel is really smart too, don't get me wrong. Just dang, man. That's so brutal. I guess, what do they do in boxing? Do they interview the winner first or the loser? After the match. What's traditional? It's not the day of the fire lizard. That's true. This is just painful to watch him. Yeah, hate to see it, sports fan, but I think there is still a shot. There still is a shot. I think there's a solid shot. It's gonna really come down to this. Hopefully he can get the combat score and make the noble flee. He is gonna be going up against 5 attacks with his 4 attacks. I think the Treant and the Triceratops, I think, have about the same skill level. So it really is just gonna come down. Let's see here, skill 4 versus skill, let's see, skill 3. So the Triceratops is at a huge disadvantage here. It has less skill and less attacks, and then it's gonna get flanked by the Noble, which again is gonna be very spicy. But there is a shot, and like Stupid is saying, you know, there could be an 11 or a 12 rolled, and that's all he'll need to have it. RNG could still pull this through for Cheeseel. He could still secure 4th or 5th. To me, it's sad that neither of these, like, one way or the other, none of these guys are gonna get second, and I don't know, I feel like they've definitely both competed very hard. Neither of them prepped for this at all, which is understandable, right? There's not much to prep. I will say, for me, against my games with my 2 opponents, I did at least think. I put like an hour of thinking on just one day, and that was pretty much the only prep I did. I was like, okay, if I'm doing an elf, I'm fighting an elf, I went and I looked at his list online, on the site, and like, okay, what do I need to look out for? What do I need to keep in mind? But, you know, other than that, there's not much prep to be had. I don't think. I mean, I guess you could. No. Like, okay, if you're fighting me, you could watch my videos like a boxer does, right? And you could get inside my head. You could say, okay, he likes to do this, he likes to do that. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But I don't think SOVL's quite at that high cutthroat level where people feel the need to do that yet. Yeah, dude, the cruelty is very, very powerful, especially lately. You gotta be in that cruelty squad. You gotta be. Either that or you need unyielding to cancel it out. I have that on Sucky, on new Sucky, and it's helped a bit. If he can get this flanky off, actually. why does he need both, though? I guess would be my question. Couldn't he be better off? Oh, because they didn't go yet. No doy. Those Rangers, man, they are the most deadly damn thing in his whole arsenal. The final dino push. I believe. I'm a dino believer, chat. I believe in dinosaurs. And you should too. Hell yeah! Let's fucking go, dinos! Fucking high song, dude. I love this song. Always been so hyped. For an SNES song. Oh, painful. They killed each other. 3 and 3. This still could go either way. Oh, he saved both of them. He saved all of them. It's still 3 to 3. This is the nail biter, everybody. This decides the game. He saved them both. He missed all of them. Draw. Total draw. This is still in. This is still. We're still. We're. What the fuck? He's flying. He's flying. Cheeseel might have it. He's beginning to believe. I scarcely believe it, folks. Fighting tooth and nail with Saurian power and protean proficiency. He has ripped victory from the elven hands of defeat. Let's fucking go, dinosaurs! Bum, 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 bum. Let's fucking go. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill his ass. Yeah! Let's fucking go. Oh, I wish this was the second round. The second match. Let's go, bros. Winner first, okay. We'll talk to ukrocky. Man, dude. Come on, hold. Yeah, Dino. Those freaking Deepwood Dancers. Yes, he got a victory. Let's go. Let's go. What a victory. What a victory. Oh my god. Wonderful games today. Wonderful games today. He got redeemed. Redemption path. Congratulations, Rocky.
Thanks, man.
What? Those were some insane matches. You two.
I really enjoyed it. I think first game I definitely had to rub the dice.
Yes.
Rolls in that first game that were ridiculous.
That was the ideal situation for you. It felt that first one.
Yeah, I mean, pitch battle with me going first. Me going second is what I said pre-game that I fancied. So to have that first was really nice, and yeah, the dice went my way on that as well. And then I thought the second one was really interesting. I know we tried a little bit around the objectives, but I think that's probably my favorite game for a long time. Yeah.
The second one was such a nail biter, and that third one as well. The dicing in the second game, I think, it saved you, because I thought he had you there.
Yeah, I felt a bit lucky to come out the second one with a win. I thought it was close, like very close, especially compared to the first. And then the third, I felt like I was always fighting a little bit of an uphill battle because I sort of didn't really have a left flank. And yeah, I feel like bits of that could have gone either way. I feel like across all three, if it had finished 3-0 to either of us, neither of us could really begrudge that because dice games can happen. And I think Cheeseel played really well in all three, so I wouldn't have begrudged him any of those wins. Yeah,
no, you guys both played it exceptionally well. That was really just wonderful to watch. Thank you guys both for playing. ukrocky, how does it feel, man? You're number one now.
Yeah, I've got to get back up there on the ladder though, don't I? That's
yeah, it's always the hard part. You gain 5 and you lose 20, right?
No, but it's wicked. I love wargaming tournaments, always have, and yeah, I think this one's really reignited my spark for that. I've not played competitive wargaming since August when I was at ETC, so it was nice to sort of get back in the swing and sort of scratch that itch. So yeah, I appreciate all three of my opponents and for the tournament being put on, etc. So yeah.
Well, I know we were all very thankful to have you back playing again and to jump right into the tournament like that and to show off just some really incredible plays. Thank you. I think I speak on behalf of the rest of the community when I say that.
Thanks for streaming it. As I said before the game, I appreciate the effort that all you streamers put in, and yeah, it takes two players to make a match. So I really appreciate Cheesel's. He had me on the ropes a few times. So yeah, it was good. It was a good brain workout on a Wednesday evening. So yeah,
we could see the intense amount of thought going into those matches. Cheeseel, my man. You came in strong on that last round, and I thought for sure you had that second round. I was so sure.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the first round was a bit of a write-off. Basically everything that went badly could, nothing went my way. It was the worst setup. I chose to deploy on the left, hoping that ukrocky had deployed on the left, but he deployed on the right, so had to slog my way across the whole field and got shot to bits, and then I was sort of still in it, and my Triceratops failed its leadership role, and that was game over.
Yeah. That it was all in that one turn. It just flea after flea, and then the brutal harassment with the Deepwood Noble, and I think it was game 2 on your T-Rex. Just every turn, just chipping 2 off. That.
I love that Noble. He's my favorite unit in the game.
Yeah, he put in work.
I think I played the first 2 games a little poorly. I think it might be hard to see, but I needed to deploy more wide because one of the problems I was running into is getting my own units getting in the way. And I think that was a big problem in game 2 was I wasn't able to get another unit onto the point. And had I deployed wider, I probably would have been able to hold or contest one point while holding the other for, the entire game essentially. And that would have meant that even though I lost the battle, I would have won overall. So I needed to deploy wider. And then you saw in the third game, I deployed much wider, and it worked out very well for me.
Yeah, no, it did. It did. I was super glad to see that too. Pull the victory out of that. I was so each one of those games was really nail biting, but it was brutal to see the Triceratops in game 1 not get a single hit in there. With the on any of the Deepwood or anything like that.
Yeah, that was a little unlucky. Although you don't really bring it for the shooting. You bring it to hold things up in combat.
Yeah.
I think it got one wound all 3 games.
Yeah, the matchup of the tree versus the stag happened in all 3, and I think that's ideal as the Deepwood player because the tree is slightly better because it's just hitting on 3s.
Yeah,
and it ties up a really important piece. So I think. I was always worried, especially in that last game, it almost got set up at one point. If the tree's engaged in the front with the Triceratops, or vice versa, and then a unit gets in the flank, be that dancers in the flank of the Triceratops or newts in the flank of the tree, that's sort of when that combat tips. But them just sort of headbutting each other face on is pretty ideal for me as the Deepwood player. And yeah, I was lucky that the tree did his job today. The amount of times I've seen him roll 11s and 12s and do exactly what that Triceratops did.
Yeah, and I mean, like you're saying, the tree's got one more attack and one more skill, so it's just, it is the matchup you would want, I think, as the Lizardmen as well, but it's not a favorable matchup.
Yeah, you just sort of have to handshake on the big guys a lot of the time and just run them into one another and play around it. I think if the tree gets into any of my units of newts or into my Crocolists, it's pretty unfavorable for me. So you really there's no winning. You kind of just have to take the loss and run the Triceratops into it.
Yeah. You pretty much don't have a choice. That's very, very true. I mean, either way though, I think you guys both played very, very well today. It was a very good show. I had a lot of fun just watching you guys. So again, thank you guys for that.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks
for
for
thanks
doing
for
it. Yeah.
yeah, thanks for doing all the work and streaming and commentating and everything. It was great. I'm probably gonna watch it back. Maybe just the third game. I don't know if I can watch the first game back.
Sure, sure. And then there's there's some music in between the matches when the victor's clear. I start playing like the victory music. If you guys want, I can send you guys some copies of that if you're interested. But no worries if you don't. It is just shitty AI music.
Is that like a signed CD from Dr. Dog himself?
Yeah. That's the prize, right? That's you're not going home empty-handed. Autographed digitally.
Hey, it's AI music for an AI art game.
Yes,
it works out.
that's true. That's the perfect prize, right? That's the perfect prize.
Does that mean if you ever do music for Darkborn, you're going to have to record it yourself?
I guess I will. Yeah. That's
Oh,
true. I would. Well, all I've got here, I've got a train whistle, a siren whistle, and a slide whistle. So somewhere in between with that, and I've got an electric keyboard. Maybe I'll get something going. Lord knows I need to fucking dust that thing off. Anywho, I don't want to keep
Thanks
you
for the
guys held up
games.
anymore.
Yeah,
cheers,
I've
Cheeseel.
got to get to work.
I'm going to head
Sounds
to
good.
bed as well. So thanks for the games, and I'll catch you guys soon.
Cheers, guys.
Good,
Later.
guys.
Bye.
Well, chat, that was quite a lot of fun, wasn't it? We learned a thing or two today, didn't we? What did we learn? We learned elves are strong. Elves are scary. Elves are deadly. They live a long time, they bake cookies, and they think they're so much better than everyone else. And they are. Yeah, Rocky is fucking strong. We need a UK Rocky nerf. I mean, if he's good, man. You can't hate the king. Can't hate the king. Man, dude. His tactics are just insanely strong. His units, his list, everything, it's good. I'm fortunate. I was basically handed a list. My match is tomorrow. We're playing our Guava Knights. Let's go ahead. No, 1,000 bottles of Bab. That's not gonna work. Wait. Something like that? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah. They got their hand weapon, the shield, the baby oil. I could play a match or two. I kind of want to. I don't want to end just yet. So we'll do sucky. We'll do sucky. Do you want to change these guys? I would like to name them this or something. Like something silly, right? But I don't think that they'll appreciate it if I do that. I'll have to figure out something for that. Get that later. But in the meantime, let's do sucky. I'm feeling. What the hell, bro? Is it a new? Oh, guys, I'm on the test realm. Give me a second. 1 second. I don't have my please wait thing set up on this scene. I did all of this early in the morning, and then guys, I need to take better care of myself. I got bronchitis. I've been just super sick back to back, like for months at this point. Just random stuff, not all the same thing. It's not like crazy serious like that. It's just very frustrating and tedious. Oh man. And then I'm not getting sleep at the right times either, so I just need to take much better damn care of myself. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do like one. Yo! let's go! We're getting new people back up! I mean, not new, but like, Hot Ice is back. Hot Ice, you just take your time, each move like pantomime, watching dice while you're counting sheep, putting every one to sleep, every move a marathon. While we wait, the fun is gone. That guy, he's number 10 now. I slandered the shit out of that guy. Actually, really bad. Inquisitor is really good. He's a Skaven player, though. Usually. Tungdill's back up. Deathbill, Otoyo, Warrior Mail. PK main fell off. That is so true. That is so true. Dude, I still love, in my first round, or whatever, my first set of games, Guavolio Al Dente, my commander, saved me. He saved me. He held for like 3 rounds at 1 HP. Bimmy! Bimmy! Let's do this. Ooh, favorable. 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 Favorable bobble. Favorable babble. He's playing the Darkborns. The Snark Snorns. I call this the B-Wing deployment formation. What up, Bimmy? No, you can be in here if you want. I don't mind. I'm the kind of guy that sometimes plays poker with his hand open on the table. You know what I mean? I don't... It's fine. Man, that match earlier, though, was just so insane. And also, it is going to be Modelo time later. After I get off of here, I'm going to be taking some Modelo, having a good relaxing time, finally starting to feel better. After that, I'm going to... I feel like sometimes I get my most creative work done when I'm like 1 or 2 beers deep when it comes to video editing. I don't do it often. But when I do, it usually works out pretty well. It's like a 50-50 gamble. Sometimes it's like it'll get me to where like I will be able to like force myself to do tedious editing that I don't want to do. And sometimes I just get distracted. So I don't do it often. Alright, let's see. He's got the heavies. He's got the weeches. Guillermo! The weeches are stealing my semen. Those are like the most expensive and powerful units. You need to get rid of them. I don't think he can keep me off the point if I want to get there. Yeah, I think we're gonna be just fine. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. Just those poisoned attacks are really good. And they got Swift, they got the Frenzy, they just too much. It's too much. I gotta take that down. Gotta take it down. I really want to do the tournament. The shitty list one. That is way more interesting to me than the 1,000 point. 1,000 point feels like, okay. It took 2 hours for 3 matches back to back right there, right? 1,000 point game is gonna be over double the amount of time, I feel like. Wait, what? He never moved that guy? I guess I'm fine with that. I had no idea, chat. That was actually just a dumb move for me. But I probably confused Bimmy with that. Maybe I'm confusing him now. Maybe I meant to do that, Bimmy. Maybe I know you're in here listening to me. Maybe I'm psy-gaming you, psy-opping you. Psy-bimmying you. Maybe I'm over here. Maybe I'm over here. Maybe I didn't take my Thorazine. Uh-oh. Whoa! What the fuck? I had to think about it a bit, but this is the way. Shit, he's going to flank me, I think. He's gonna find a way. Oh, no, 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 no. I was gonna put Vig on these guys, but I think they can... They won't be able to reach the point, but I think they can at least reach to fight. That's all we need. My dogs can cover, but she's gonna shoot them. I don't know if you know this, but every single elf is actually a sworn-in member of the ATF. I know, it's really messed up, but it is true. I need this. I need my Chuga. Nice! Oh wait, no, I'm so solid, shit! I don't know why I said it like that. Just leave the stream, unsubscribe, dislike the video, leave a mean comment. I don't know why I said it like that. Get the Chuga! Still got our wounds. Yeah, we won't have enough to do what I want to do, ideally. No. Oh my god, could you imagine? That wouldn't be ideal though, but could you imagine? Wait, but he can't shoot back. Maybe I can do that, like, lame thing where I... No. Though, if I throw 3 wolves into this... Actually, I know what to do. I'm gonna throw these guys away, yes. I am gonna throw my wolves away. But, it's gonna be exceedingly advantageous for us to do so. I want to do something like... Let me think. He'll be angled more into the corner if I go like this, right? No, he'll be more angled to the wall. That's where I want to be. I almost fucked that up really bad. Could you imagine if I just fled? I could. No, we'll take advantage here. Go ahead and flee with all your units, buddy. Yeah, go ahead and flee with all of them. See what happens. I will not be oppressed, Bimmy. And you will not oppress me. He can't get out! He can't get out! Woo! I don't think he can fit out of there. He's stuck. Holy shit, look at this traffic jam. On the 5405 freeway, Jesus Christ. Who should I shoot, even? If anyone. I'm not gonna shoot yet. Just kill the commander. That would be nice, actually. I can shoot him if he comes in here. Part of me kind of hopes he does. He's gonna shoot my knights. Nice. We're actually still so fine. And now... Why is it only 3? I guess it could be a 1. I should count my blessings, but still, dude. Brutal! You can't do nothing, dude. You can't do nothing. Can't do that. Can't do that. Point is to remove a charging unit when possible. Ball spears. Wow, that one slipped by me. What is he trying to do? I guess maybe have a more favorable charge. Nice, we still got a wolf. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Come on, hold. Damn. What do I want to do? Do I want to put this guy in there? Or do I want to... I think I want to put wounds not onto the people that are going to just chop them up super quick. I want to put them here. And I want to put these guys here. Nice! Perfect! Perfect, actually. We're so on the point. We're so on right now. We're safe. We're so safe, dude. Oh my god, this is great. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to hex these guys this turn, so I gotta stay. Sucky's gotta stay alive, which is not gonna be the easiest thing, considering everybody's gonna be shooting at me this turn. There we go. I think this is good. I think we're set. I want to give a big hand to Bimmy, too. He tried to be my co-host today. He tried to make it, but just there's technical difficulties. And I want to thank him for even just showing up for a match. You know, this is fun. Come on, please. Okay, just hang in there, Sucky. We could potentially knock out enough of them that, yup. We're now closer to this guy than that guy, I think. I think we'll be safe on the maneuver. Nice. I gotta hope at least. What you doing? Just shoot my guy, right? Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh! That could be bad. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh god, putrid stench, please save me. It's not gonna save me. Whoa! That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Come on, hit and kill. Hit and kill. Yes. Yes. 10 or lower? They're fearless? Since when? Who told them that? Yes! No! You're shitting me. That's GG. That's GG, Bimmy. That's G fucking G, Bimmy. Fuck! We're not gonna give up. Giving up is for losers. We could still have the dice go our way. Five reasons you're gonna die right now. Number 1, I don't like you. Number 2, you made me angry. Number 3, die. Number 4, I don't like the look of your swords. Number 5, you're taking my point. That point is mine. That's all a joke, by the way. I'm talking about the commander, not Bibby. I shouldn't have to clarify. Yep, this is not a good situation. Oh, God! Please, for the love of all of everything. Please. Agent Monkey, we need you. I can still Karate Kid strikes back here. 3 ninjas strike back. Uh-oh. No, not like this. Not like this. No. What? Mortal privilege. Okay, we only got 1 crumb. That's good. Come on, Sucky, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, come on, God Kids. No, God Kids, you always suck so fucking hard. Why? Why do you suck so hard? Why do you suck so fucking hard so all the time? It sucks. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, that's a concede, chat. That is insane. Yo, I got mongled. I got mangled. I got dangled and popped open like a can of Pringles. That was dirty dancing in the dead of night right there. That was... He took everything from me. No. Yo, Bimmy, thank you. Dude, that was an insane game. That was an insane game. Dude, those Dark Elves are so strong. Holy shit. I got no clue how to answer to that. Whew. That was crazy good. That said, though, that did kind of wipe me out. My joints are acting up. And I should probably lie down for a bit so I can go and get some video work done later today. And my match is tomorrow at like 9 a.m. I think. For the rest of you guys, for everybody, really. If you guys want to come and support me, I might take second place, which would be really cool. I'm in a good position right now. I'm not in the best, but I'm in a good position. So it'd be really cool if I can do that, right? Anywho, yeah, those witches and hexes. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna call it here. Probably won't stream again until my match tomorrow. And I'll see you guys all then. It's 9 a.m. my time, which is 7 hours before now. Like, 7 hours past. If that makes sense. Give or take a couple minutes. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all there then. And in the meantime, take it easy. And I really hope I start getting into better condition here and can really knuckle down and fulfill my New Year's resolution. Take it easy, everybody. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys later.